Hi, everybody. You're watching the Monica Makes It Happen social media show. I'm Monica Morales. We have a rap star and a star maker right here in our studios with us. Both are giving back to their communities in big ways. First, a music insider who helped the legendary music careers of Dionne Warwick to Kool and the Gang. Trailblazer, philanthropist, and author Angelo Ellerbee is here to talk about his philanthropy and his incredible legacy. And superstar rap star Neek Bucks is here. He's from the Wagner Houses, is now giving back to his NYCHA development big time, hitting the basketball court in his childhood neighborhood this summer. But first, this.
Monica Makes It Happen is proudly supported by Goya. If it's Goya, it has to be good.
And it's an honor and privilege to have him here in our studios throughout his 55 years?
It's 55 years.
You look like you're in your 30s. I don't know what 55 years. I'm going to read what it says though. In the music industry, everybody knows him. Everybody knows and loves you. And well, he's helped build the career of Dionne Warwick. We love her. She's a friend of our show. And of course, Kool and the Gang, DMX, and Mary J. Blige. I've been fighting to have her on my show. I know you're dangling her. I hope someday she'll be here. But anyway, Angelo, you're an incredible person, a human being, a philanthropist, an author. Love your book. I think
Thank you.
It's your book called Before I Let You Go. It is not just awesome, but it's really giving back. A portion of it going to a benefit called RAIN, right? It's going to be RAIN Foundation of Essex County. Why do something like that? Why give that away?
So first, let me say thank you to you for being so very supportive, not to just the community in which I grew up in, but the global community. What you do is what we need. And I thank you so very much for being a voice for the community. I want to bring you closer to my life and closer to my community. I work within the Newark, New Jersey area. There's an organization there called the RAIN organization. And this organization is about the LGBTQ+ AI community. Growing up in the city of Newark was a task for me. And I know that it's a task for young people who are growing up, 14, 15, 16, 17 years old, where their moms and their dads are not understanding their life or their lifestyle. So they're getting put out of their homes. They have no place to go. They're living in parks and living on benches. They have to sell their bodies in order to survive. This is happening world over, not just in the city of Newark or in the state of New Jersey. I'm coming to you and I'm coming to your audience, your listeners, your followers to simply say, we all got a heart. We have a niece, we have a nephew, we have a sister, we have a brother. We got somebody that's out there that needs you and needs that support. And this is where the RAIN organization comes in. I support them. I love them so very much because they're doing all of what I fight to do for my community. They educate, they stimulate, they motivate, they have housing for these kids.
Love that.
They have food, 3 meals a day. They have their own rooms. They have a therapist. And the great thing is they're preparing them for the next level of their life via finding them a job, finding them a purpose and a place. You know, so yeah, the book is the book, and yeah, we give portions of the donations to the foundation. But I'm calling on people just to pray for some kind of humanity to be effective, some kind of kindness and humanity to be effective to all of God's children. Because that's what we are. We're God's children. We're God's children. If we can remember that we all are human and that we all have gone through what we have gone through, He gives us chances. Give these young people across this America, across this world, a chance to live life respectfully. And so, yeah, I thank you so very much for opening your heart and your mind to bringing people together and letting the world know, particularly in New York City, people need people. Mm-hmm. Homelessness. Mm. Homelessness is at a high. I drove up here today and I just saw people eating out of garbage cans. I don't understand in the richest country in the world why that is happening. I don't understand about HIV and AIDS. There is no cure. But yet people are thinking that it's a cure and they're just letting it go on and go on. We got to teach and educate, be providers and keepers. It's so very important to the society.
Well, I don't think people know how much you've done, because I know a lot of it is anonymous and behind the scenes, but I know how much you've done, the millions of dollars you've been able to raise specifically for communities that need it the most. If there's one message of hope, because I know that's what your book is all about, is hope, and how to live your life in a happy way, because we just want to be happy. We just want to live our lives as our true authentic selves, which you've done successfully. Not easy to do in show business. What's that nugget of hope that you can give someone watching that might feel a little helpless right now, desperate times? What is it?
You know, listen, I'm no one's born again Christian, but I am a Christian. And I say pray. Talk to God. Have a conversation with God. He's an on-time God. He's a deliverer. And I say, as I do every single day of my life, is believe and trust in the work and the word of him. And I encourage people, if you don't know him, get to know him, because that's the answer, I think, in many of the problems that we're suffering through in this world. When we're in trouble, we call on mama, we call on daddy, and then we call on God. Yeah. Let him be first.
Miracles have happened in your life and our lives, so we know it's true. Tell me a little bit about what's next for you, because I do want to promote what you're doing.
What's for me now is really raising funds for our children, and particularly in that particular community. That's the first and foremost. Why I do all of what I do in publicity and the marketing side, I gotta care. As I grow older, I would want someone to care about me. There's a lot of older people out here that are lonely. Visit them, care for them, go by the hospitals. If you're not doing anything, don't laugh at the man on the street because he doesn't have shoes on. Give him something, provide him something. All them shoes and jackets that you have in your house that you're not using, or you don't even have to go to the Salvation Army. You can walk down the street and give it to them. Giving back is so very important to me.
Angelo, we love you so much. You're such a regular here, and I love you so much. You know that. Thank you for all that you do.
Thank you.
And I think it is true. Everything that you've done for celebrities and Hollywood and everything else was for this moment, for what you're doing now. And you've been doing it for how many years now?
Yeah, a long time.
We love you so much.
God bless
You'll
you,
be
and
back.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dawn.
Thank you. I can't believe he's here. Rap star Neek Bucks is here. That's right. He's from the Wagner Houses, and he's right here in our studios. He's always giving back to, well, one of my favorite NYCHA developments, Wagner Houses. That's where you're from.
Yes.
You grew up playing on those courts,
Yes.
and now it's a full circle moment. And I love your last name, Mr. Bucks. Is there a bank watching? Mr. Bucks. I'm Mrs. Bucks over here.
Right.
Monica Bucks Morales. That has a ring to it. But anyway, the amazing work that you do.
Yes.
You just came off of an incredible event. It was the 3rd annual Bucks Day.
Yes.
Tell me all about it. What happened?
Yeah, it was amazing yesterday. You know, so many people came out, so many people showed out, all the talent that came and hit the court. They bowled. It was just amazing. I'm still overwhelmed by all the love, you know, that I got yesterday.
Yeah, and you know what? You keep going back.
Yes.
Even though you are a star, you are a star. I mean, if you know, you know. Why is that? Why is it so important for you to give back in the neighborhood that you grew up?
Because, you know, like I told you last time we got up, you know, I never seen nobody really come through our neighborhood. No celebrities, no basketball players, you know what I mean? No athletes, really, period. So, you know, now that I'm in position to, you know, bring these people through the neighborhood and show these kids and the youth that, you know, y'all could be just like these people. Y'all could touch them, y'all could talk to them, you know, y'all could pick their brain and see how y'all could go far, you know? So that's really my goal, is for the kids and the youth to see people, you know, that they look up to.
Yeah, but you know, there's something about the humility that you have.
Right.
Where does that come from? Like, do you think that you were just, like just like my prior guest, Angelo, he felt like all of that stardom and all that stuff was for a greater purpose.
Right.
Are you feeling that this is for a greater purpose too?
Yeah, I feel like I was born with it. You know, I feel like God sent me here to do a job. You know, I think I finally know my purpose. You know what I mean? And my purpose is to, you know, try to better the world.
And you partner with some really great sponsors too, right? Who helps with the event? We want to give them some shine too.
JD Sports, Harlem Gives, my partner Bianca, you know, she's amazing. She did an amazing job with me, you know, and we rocked it. We rocked it.
It's like the event of the year. I always hear about it.
Right.
And then you give out school supplies, food. I mean, these are things that are critical to families right now.
Yes.
Sometimes they can't afford that, and then you step in and you do it.
Yes.
And you don't ask for credit. Like I had to beg you to be here, just by the way, behind the scenes. You were like, and that's another magic thing about you is that you don't want the credit for these things. So that's why I pushed you in here.
That was very important to me yesterday to be able to feed my whole neighborhood free of charge. You know, anybody could walk by and get a free burger, free, you know, hot dog, free water, some chips, you know, whatever they want, you know, no charge. We don't got nobody looking over like, hey, you can't touch that. You can't do that. Everything was free for the whole entire neighborhood.
Is there a feeling of, and I know for me, I have the same feeling where it's like, no one did that for me.
Right.
So it's almost like it's healing your soul that you're able to do this now.
Yeah,
do you feel it?
I was born around love. You know, I was born with my mom and my dad. They were separate, but I was able to go to each household and get love, you know? So I was born on love. So that's my thing. I love to spread love.
And you know what I love too is it is about love.
Right.
That's the magic. When we did the Dominican Day Parade, I said, what is the magic about anything that you're doing? If you love it, people can smell it, they can feel it.
Right.
You love music. Tell me what's next. We got to talk about music a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's going on?
So for the people who don't know me, you know, I work with Wiz Khalifa, 2 Chainz, you know, CeeLo Green, Lil Durk. The list goes on. I can't even think about everybody, you know, but what's next is more music, you know. I'm tapping into being an executive producer. You know, I love beats. You know, I just love music. So I just don't want to be an artist because I'm so much more than that, you know. So that's what's next. Just, you know, finding my niche and other things.
Yeah, and you know, I think talking to Angelo, I always say the show before the show is the best part. It's the owning part, right? So that's what you're becoming is the mogul, I guess. And you are becoming a mogul. So what's the most important thing when you're becoming a mogul? What do you feel in your gut? Because I know when you start to see things happen that are kind of magical, I think you're already seeing it. It's this community around you that loves you.
Right.
Everybody knows who you are, by the way. We walked in the Wagner Houses and it was like, oh my God. And I was like, back off, guys. We have to. I was like doing bouncing a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just, you know, staying true to myself, no matter how, you know, big I get, just staying who I am, because I feel like, you know, I built myself to be a great person. So just continue to be a great person while becoming a mogul. You know? That was
deep.
Yeah.
I just
be
want
a great person.
Be a great
That's
person,
it.
And the rest follows.
Absolutely.
Will you come back? You're going to be family. Maybe co-host with me. I always love.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I collect a family of people who are community champions.
I can't wait to come back. You know I love you.
Oh,
Monica.
I love you too. And did you know I got? Okay, I'm just going to do this. I got a present. I got a present. Can I just show them really quick? Let me show them. I'm so happy about it. You know this, and it's extra small. He knows my size. Extra small. Okay, it's not extra small. And then look.
Got that exclusive 3rd annual Bucks Day jersey.
That's my new lucky number, 12, baby. All right, well, thank you, of course, for being here. And thank you always for watching us. Our next Monica Makes It Happen TV show is, well, the last Monday of August at 4:30 p.m. And we're talking about housing. We have a one-on-one with Jamie Dimon, the CEO and chairman of JP Morgan Chase. We're talking jobs. We also are at City Hall with an exclusive with one of the most powerful women at City Hall. She's also Dominican. And we are with the Giants talking about saving lives through marrow donation. That's right. I'm actually at training camp. I don't know how that happened, but you can also catch me every night on Pix 11 at 5:45 and 6:45. Don't forget to watch our podcast too on YouTube. And if you need me, reach out to us on social media at Monica Morales TV. Let's keep making it happen together. See you next time.